get there. Just give one more shot. Strike while the iron is hot. And I'll forge my way to the top. Get out of my way, I got nothing to lose. I'll chase my dreams to the sun or end up blowing up fuse. A candle with two flames, wings burst the light. For a limited time, I will shine bright. Keep reaching to the sky. Nightfall, I am the reason why. Maximum effort on each try. Like sort of goddess of fire. Another day, another time. I'll grind until the day I die.
Test. Get to work on time. Hey, welcome to the Atrioc broadcast on May 15th, 2025. Sorry for that delay. I didn't know it would be. I think my power went out because my camera wasn't working and my microphone wasn't working. And when I woke up, they had no power, so that all tracks. That all fucking tracks. Good to see you. Best tweets today. We're gonna save Elon Musk's platform. He deserves it. Okay, he's a man that deserves it. He does so much for America, and all we have to do is give back a little bit. Now I love some Cheerios. Where's my timer? Best tweets in. Hey, yo, pears. Hey, yo, greased wheel. Do you think Elon Musk ever watched the sunset and said, now it's Elon Dusk? Sounds like something you would say, or a tweet at least. That sounds like something you would tweet. So, yeah, I don't think that's that crazy. Unfortunately, that would get a like. I think he should do a Dark Brandon kind of thing. He should have Elon Musk and Elon. Dude, what if he pretended that all the weird shit he's been doing for the last few years is his alter ego, Elon Dusk? And he's like, hey, it's me, Elon Musk. I'm back. All I'm about is clean energy. I'm sure I'm glad Elon Dusk is gone. And that way he can save the brand of Tesla. Wait a minute. I would 180 and love him. You're serious. That's all it would take from you. You are not joking that if Elon Musk said, actually, it was all my alter ego, Elon Dusk, you'd be like, oh, it's okay then. You just take that at face value. It's interesting. That's interesting. Hey, how did old Pookster do in the Street Fighter thing? I watched a few hours ago. I saw him trunch somebody. Yeah, I saw him beat maybe Tens. I don't know who he was, but and then I had to go. I had to pick up my cat from the vet. My poor sweet cat. You know, sorry, I keep saying shit, I think my dog. My cat, Chevy, is an outdoor cat, and he walked in the house with a really bad limp. He just walked in he uses the doggy door. We can't keep him muted. He walked in the doggy door, he had a really bad limp. He was just like, and I was like, what the, not Limp Bizkit, no, like, not walking well. And I was like, maybe he fell off something, or he was crip walking. And someone said recommended some Vike. So I take him to the vet, and I just got home. We picked him up, and they gave me cat Vikes. That's what they gave me. These little fucking cat Vikes, essentially, is what I have to do for the cat. There's like nothing else to do. Just wait it out. And so now my cat is house. My house cat is a house cat. He's going to solve some... Yeah, he doesn't do anything other than limp around the house. I mean, he seems like he's fine. He doesn't seem in pain, but he just limps when he walks. Otherwise, he's just chilling. I mean, he's just been sitting there purring, eating food, and relaxing. He's faking for drugs. How old is he? He's pretty young. He's pretty young. Has he solved any medical mysteries? Unfortunately, no, dude. Honestly, I thought my cat would be way useful when I started giving him Vikes, but what do you think the limp is from? I mean, what the cat does is he goes out the doggy door and then often jumps on the roof. He climbs up things and gets to the roof and then sits there watching the fucking city. And I think maybe he fell on one of his jumps. I don't know. But he's a roof cat. Cats don't take fall damage. That's what I thought. That's what I was under the impression. Cats don't take fall damage, but apparently they're not breaking physical reality. Where did the thing go? Wait, why does this no longer exist? What? No, it's supposed to say best tweets. Why does it not work? It said best tweets for a minute, right? Dude, it said it right above the timer. What? It's so weird. How do you make this? How do you make this come back? Oh my God. Okay, what if I duplicate it? What if I duplicate it? Copy, paste. I'm not gaslighting you. The fuck is this? This is the... This is a bit big. Yeah, I know. Is this going anywhere or did it go so... Dude, what is this? This is supposed to be the fucking text box. Dude, how far does it go? All right, I'm just deleting it. Stupid fucking thing. Add text. Best tweets starts in... Okay, but now it doesn't have a box on it. I swear to God, I have the hardest challenge in the world. I swear to God, God gives his toughest challenges to his toughest warriors. And clearly I'm at the top of God's list here. Background color. Select color. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And opacity. Crank that baby up. Done. And that's just how it gets done. That's how fucking soldiers get shit done around here. But the font is different. The font is different. It doesn't give off that. No, no, no. No. No, dude, I'm sorry, but no. The people demand a certain level of quality around here, and they want to see. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. They want to see Futura bold. Okay. Hey, Bond Boy. Thank you for the 27 months. No, I don't have great advice for you right now. No, I don't. Hi, Atrioc. Watched your Big A clip about medicine prices. How do you think this would impact manufacturers in India? Hey, ask me a funny question first. I think you can't ask me about manufacturers in India until 7 p.m. Okay? You guys are not respecting the rule of the vibes. The gap? What gap? What gap are you guys talking about? Wow, I can move myself. How about this? Hey guys. Does this make it look at it, it's kind of easier to watch. Keeps your attention. It's like an earthquake. You mean this gap? Yeah, I'll fix that. No worries. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Fixed it. Fixed it right good. Fixed it right good for you. You need that camera that follows you? Why? Why? If it ain't broke and it's not broke, literally don't fix it. What if you stream with a 360 camera? And what benefit would we get out of that? Colin, thank you for the 22 months. Yeah, I feel like that tracking camera shit is annoying. Honestly, it's too much. The camera should stay still. If anything, the only thing I wish is that I could have autofocus. So if I'm back here, it focuses. And if I'm in here, it focuses. Right now, I have one focal length. But just to be clear, we've done it this way for now going on 5 years. So it's like, it works. It works. It works well enough, right? I don't need fucking... if it ain't broke, it's not... Big A, your t-shirt looks cool. This is a Magic the Gathering t-shirt that Ari got me. I like it. I think it's Swords to Plowshares. Nerd shit, though, I'll tell you that. I'm so ready for Final Fantasy cards. Dude, I got invited to a Magic thing where I'm supposed to do... It's like a pro-am. Actually, there's two things I want to talk to you guys about. Number one is this Magic thing where I'm supposed to play with some Magic pro, hopefully Jimmy Wong, because I know him. And we have to compete in Two-Headed Dragon in the new Final Fantasy set. That'll be sick. That'll be fun. I'm down to that. We're trying to get Wubby maybe too. That'd be fun. Whoever else. If we know any streamers who also play Magic, please let me know. Because I got roped into helping out here, so I'm helping out. And then the other thing, and this is not confirmed. I just want to be clear. I want to be so fucking clear. This is not confirmed. It was a exploratory meeting that they reached out to us. But I think fucking California Governor Gavin Newsom wants to be interviewed by me and Doug. Not Aiden, by the way. Yeah, I think that's a real fucking possibility. So I'm gonna get my hardest hitting questions. Not set in stone, not confirmed. But the meeting did happen. Dress up in a suit? No, I was thinking of doing my same hairline from the old Lemonade Stand podcast a week ago. I think I was going to show up in a tank top, my hair down like Tobey Maguire. And I'm going to ask him 0 questions about politics, geography, California, or anything. I'm going to ask him, like, what he thinks about Star Wars Andor. Ask him thought daughter or gay son. All right, let me fix this fucking gap. I wish someone would have said something about the gap. Could have saved a lot of time. Ask Gavin Newsom of California, thought daughter or gay son. It's kind of a softball question, huh? It just tees him up for an easy gay rights answer. I'm trying to fucking I'm not have serious journalism. Ask him why he hates the unhoused. That's one of those questions I would call not great at getting a real answer. That feels like a question that is more about me making a point than me getting information. Catch him in a clip that ruins his presidential run. I don't think he has a chance at a presidential run. Low key. If I caught him in a clip saying he secretly hates California, he'd probably go up in the polls. You know, I don't think he has a real chance, bro. So, and by the way, none of this is confirmed. I just tell people early. I tell the stream shit like this early, because then I feel like it gets forward motion. Do you guys remember during the Chili stream when I said, "Hey, I just heard about an idea for a podcast from Aiden"? That got Doug to reach out, and then we got a podcast out of it. So my idea is I just fucking talk about things early and often. They don't always come true, but it just gets things into motion. It's like my vision board, you know? Address him as New Scum? I should ask him. I should have my notes. So, Governor, great to meet you. Can't we pronounce your last name? Is it Newsome or New Scum? I've heard it different ways. What's the correct? I'm going to ask him about Clancyville, honestly. That's going to be what if I just do a 30-minute fucking grilling on Clancyville? You keep ignoring Clancyville, Governor. And the people want to know. The people want to know. You've been to Clandestine Island? Did you see the FTC has delayed and click to cancel? Yeah, I did see it. It's sad. Oh wait, why is that thing over? So around today, one click to cancel was supposed to go into effect. I even talked about it on the podcast, and then a day later, it has been delayed, not canceled. Thank God, but it has been delayed by 2 months. If it still happens, I'll be okay. But if it gets delayed again, or I don't know, I'm just, obviously I'm wary. They just said, you know, fucking people need more time for the transition, but it's still happening. So I trust it for now. But, you know, after 2 months, they're trying to one-click cancel the ruling. Ask Newscum if he's played Blueprints. All right, I'm not gonna say, hey Newscum, you played Blueprints. Although, kind of a softball question. If he says yes, and he like says, "Oh yeah, my favorite broom is the Den" or whatever, then fucking huge polling boost. I just helped him out. Gift him a copy of Undertale like he's the Pope. Okay. These are not helpful suggestions. I'm not going to ask him about Blueprints and gift him a copy of Undertale. I don't want it to be gaming focused at all. I'm not going to say, Governor, actually I should ask him about that. Governor, what are you going to do for the gamers? We are Legion. You know, we are a powerful voting bloc, Governor, and I want to know more about when are you going to force them to release Silk Song? We do need. What would the gamer Bill of Rights be if we had to get a legislation for gamers? What would the gamers Bill of Rights be? No pay to win. What if I? What would the gamer Bill of Rights be? I asked ChatGPT. Oh my God, it's actually kind of good. Wait, it's actually low-key good. Wait, look at these. The gamer Bill of Rights. The right to own what you buy. You bought it, you own it. No always online DRM, no surprise server shutdowns. Games you purchase should be playable offline. The right to refund a broken or misleading game. The right to transparency, clear patch notes, realistic trailers, no fake gameplay and marketing. The right to mod and tinker. The right to fair matchmaking. Well, that's okay. That's harder to enforce, but okay. The right to reasonable monetization. Cosmetics, fine. Battle passes, acceptable. $20 skins, loot boxes, and gacha mechanics targeting kids, get the hell out. Someone's going to run on this. Someone's going to run on this and get a lot of votes. Get the hell out. I think, me personally, I have no problem with a $20 skin. Just don't buy it. That's a cosmetic. It's the loot boxes and gacha that's fucking annoying. Unless it's faker. I mean, even the faker one I thought was... it's insane that I didn't buy it, given how big a fan of faker I am. But like, I stuck to my principles. They're going to offer a $500 skin. I'm just not going to buy it. I'm just not going to do it. It's just not worth it to me. I don't care how many times you slap faker's name on it. But I don't mind that they do it. You wish you had it low key? I actually don't. I think it's like a big kick me sign. If you were playing a video game with a $500 skin, no one's like, oh damn, look at that cool guy. Look at that cool rich guy. Everyone thinks you're a huge loser. I mean, it's just not. It's not. What is the benefit? I've used the same Fizz skin for 15 years. The right to preservation. Old games matter. Developers and publishers should support archival efforts and not let classics rot on unsupported platforms. Number 8, the right to accessibility. Everyone deserves a game. Games should strive to include accessibility options so more players can enjoy them. Number 9, the right to your time being respected. No 80-hour grinds for one cosmetic. No predatory FOMO events. Respect the working adult gamer and their 2 hours of freedom. Number 10, the right to be heard. Player feedback shouldn't go into a void. Communities deserve acknowledgement, even if it's just a we hear you. Okay, this one's the worst one. Gamers should not be listened to. Gamers should not be listened to. Isn't this what China was cracking down on for kids? What? No, wait. The Gamer Bill of Rights was what China was cracking down on? No, they weren't cracking down on the Gamer Bill of Rights. Let's just start over. Left out the most important right, the right to create drama about woke video games. That is true. I demand that at least one video game AAA title a year gets released with a woke lead character so that I can farm it for YouTube content. Okay? It is my right. Isn't that what Ubisoft does? Ubisoft has been filling that goal, but if you guys don't know, Ubisoft is a fucking dying company, bro. Ubisoft stock. I thought the world's first quadruple A game would have saved this, but it didn't. Look at this fucking Fallout, bro. This thing's, they're gonna get bought out or bankrupt, bro. This is fucking yikes. Yikes. Assassin's Creed is no savior for struggling Ubisoft. 16 hours ago, plunges 18% as Outlook fails to impress. Yeah, not good. Not good. They just need to do the first Penta A game. The first 5A ultimate top tier Just one more lane. Yeah, exactly. They just need a few more private loans and they'll be in the green. Yes, dude. A little private credit. Maybe Raving Rabbits would say them. Wasn't that game actually good? Am I smoking crack? Wasn't Rayman Raving Rabbids with Mario or whatever actually a good game? Like, surprisingly good. I think I remember wanting to hate it, and then everyone was like, nah, it's actually pretty good. It's like fun. It's like a good, well-made game. This is a long time ago, but I remember that. Baby's first XCOM? What's wrong with that? If XCOM has the high end captured, why not make a new one for entry level? You know? Rabbids Go to the Moon was a masterpiece. The biggest secret the world doesn't want you to know is that Rabbids is a successful franchise waiting for a AAA game. What? That's not the biggest secret the world doesn't want you to know. Regardless of whether or not you're right or not, which you might not be. The idea that that's the biggest dark secret, it's not even a secret. It's not even a thing. That's your opinion on the future of the Rabbids franchise. Certainly not something someone is hiding from me. It's a dark undercurrent in America's underground. What does that mean? What is that? You're just saying under thing. America's underground? The biggest dark secret is that Atrioc's hair during the podcast was good. Just shown during a time when we weren't ready. I don't even agree with you. That's such a dark secret that I don't even agree with you. I'm trying to bury that. Hey, Trockster, big fan of the broadcast, especially the upcoming segment. However, it's come to my attention that you named it Best Tweets when tweets, in fact, do not exist anymore. I would recommend you changing the name of the show to Best Posts on the X, the Everything app / Town Square. To be more clear, XQCL. But you don't even have the emo. XQCL. Thank you so much. XQCL's in the chat. XQCL's in the chat, bro. People were shitting on you so much about your hair. I listen, I have no problem with people making jokes about my hair. The reason I felt uncomfortable about it is because Doug spent so much time on that presentation. It was like 2 hours, and all the comments were about my hair, and I feel like he got. That's why I felt bad. Obviously, you know, the joke is the joke. We have it on my stream all the time, but I was very uncomfortable for him because he seemed a little deflated by it. You should Jimmy Butler and come back next week with a mullet. Yeah, for sure. I did get that message. Scammy, thank you for the prime. Tanuki Penny, thank you for the tier 1. Rios, thank you for the 40 months. Zackle, thank you for the 41. Oping, thank you for the 6. Krispy Kreme for the 17. JD Rockefeller, 1. Thank you for the 13. Dead Squirrel for the 21. Tempo FGC. Thank you for the 21. Tempo FGC. Why does your name sound so familiar? Tempo FGC. Did you make songs or something? Tempo FGC. Hey, Truck. I had a dream last week. I was in a meeting with Trump, AOC, and you. And you made a joke so bad we had to stop the meeting and reschedule it. You three had to stop the meeting and reschedule? Trump, AOC, and Gilbert's from my chat. The big three. And I was the one. I was the one throwing off the vibe. Okay. Well, that's fair. Well, I'm sorry for interrupting your meeting with Trump and AOC. Hopefully you were able to bridge the gap. What was the joke? What if it was just ahead of its time? What if it was a really funny joke, but like the world wasn't ready to hear it? It was the year 2000 you made a 9/11 joke. I made a 9/11 joke the year before 9/11 with AOC, who would be pretty young, and Donald Trump, who was nowhere near politics. And my chatter, who's probably just born. Yeah, okay. Well, if that's true, then I bet in 1 year they're going to look back and be like, damn, he was fucking spitting. Damn, he was ahead of his time on that one. Atrioc, you ever asked Ari who's in her dream blunt rotation? My wife does not smoke. It's her loss, by the way. Her fucking loss. So she doesn't know enough about blunt rotations. Dream Jola rotation? That's a good question. I think my wife would like to meet Mark Rosewater, who's like the runs Magic. She'd like to meet some fucking bridge or train designer because she likes bridges and trains. She would like to read a cool talking bird. That's probably the big three. That's the big three. Maybe Big Bird. Maybe Big Bird. Chat, would you take 500 glizzies or the dinner with Big A? Good question. Good question. Good question. Hopefully the glizzies, because the dinner will not be... the dinner will be awkward. The dinner is 1,000 glizzies. Big Bird be like, fuck the big three, it's just Big Bird. You proud of yourself? You proud of yourself? Hey, I think Joey Badass dropped a Kendrick diss today. I doubt it'll go anywhere. But it was kind of hype. I listened to it once. I like Joey Badass a lot. Joey has to earn the matchup. He isn't there. I mean, they're not going to do another battle no matter what. Chat is much funnier live than in the vids. Really? Really? This so far has been so much funnier live than the vids. What did they say? They said well, I don't think so. I think the editors have to cut out all this slop, to be honest. What they said, 500 glizzies or dinner with Atrioc. That's the one you want in the clip show? That's what you want? That's what you think you're missing? 500 glizzies. You're watching that on your clip channel and just laughing like crazy? Well, I mean, tomorrow's going to be like that because we're doing the Reddit recap for the first time in forever. We're doing any post over 100 upvotes gets reacted to tomorrow on Reddit recap. And so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I assume it's going to be a lot of glizzies. I assume there's going to be a good amount of glizzies, but we're doing it. As God is my witness, I will be following through. Brass Chalice, thank you for the 12 months. Much appreciated. Mole 2, thank you for the prime. Llama Lord, thank you for the 12 months. Marcusum 25, thank you for the 29. What's your favorite horse idiom? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Might be the only horse idiom I know. Can't think of a different one. Oh, beating a dead horse. That's a good one, too. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's a good one, too. Get back in the saddle. That's a good one, too. That's a good one, too. But I think it's the water one still. That's That's like the most appropriate idiom. Dude, I don't understand. Okay. I don't understand, Dinosaurus, how I can open up by saying this idiom. Then people are suggesting different idioms, and then you suggest the one that I said. So you have to understand, like, how do you not know what the conversation is about? Because I opened by saying it. I don't understand. I don't understand what time period did you hear that you were able to send that, but not. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get how you. Probably listening passively and missed it. No, but it doesn't make sense because that was the line that opened it. That prompted it. Feels like there's an idiot about the situation that would apply. Feels like there's an idiot about the situation that would apply. Atrioc low-key counting down the days till 2026 when it could be the year of meanness. Dude, I definitely am going to change the year up in January 26. It's going to be, I will be unshackled, dude. Unshackled. Year of rage. By the way, actually, I mean, the reason... Wait, I saw something interesting. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I found it. Nice. I'm trying to find the exact stat, though. Trying to find the exact stat. Well, whatever. The long story short is they interviewed a bunch of flight attendants about this year, and they found out that people are more short-fused than ever. There's been more reports of like unruly passengers, angry passengers, like broader cultural patterns of being short-fused. People are angrier. They sit down, pop on their headphones, and tune out. If somebody asks if they need anything, it's not unusual for them to appear startled or annoyed or even lash out. People are on edge, bro. People are on edge. Yeah, I've heard the same in healthcare too. Obviously in schools with kids and parents. Recent years of supercharged bad behavior. Public outbursts over... they mentioned masking rules. This woman says, I've been a flight attendant for 25 years. Until recently, I had maybe 5 unruly passenger events ever. After 2021, they get them all the time. Maybe it's, do you think maybe it's the woke mind virus infecting our brains and making us into rage monsters? Or do you think maybe it's COVID-19 and the microchip that Bill Gates is using to control us, turning us into like zombies of some sort? Or it's the vaccine. It malfunctions at high altitudes. Flight attendants are still facing all too frequent and violent disruptive passengers attacking us while we're at work, just trying to make sure everyone has a safe flight. And I feel like that is one of the things I was trying to talk about with the year of kindness, is that I think everyone is so on edge and snapping at each other and likely to take, especially online, to take your words in the worst possible light and then scream at you, that was the goal. But I realized, nah. Nah, dude. Nah. That's what I realized. I realized that's nah. Nah. Time to lash out, baby. Well, if they just gave me my damn peanuts, I'd be nicer to them. I mean, yeah, that's what I do. Like, whenever a flight attendant is like, hi, sir, could you please, sit down or stop putting your bag on the seat to try and stop other passengers from being there. I repeat what they say back to them in a loud sing-songy voice. Can you stop? Could you please stand down? Until they leave. That's like my tactic, and it works really well. I always say keep the mimosas coming and we won't have a problem. That's based. Listen, lady. I'm putting my tray down before takeoff. If there's a mimosa on it, we'll be fine. If you ever look down and don't see a mimosa here, no, they're 2 seconds from a rage monster. Can these retail workers just film my TikTok pranks in peace? We never talk about the poor TikTok prank artists who have to deal with fucking unhelpful and uncooperative passerby and retail workers. Okay? What about their rights? What about their job? They're just trying to do their job. People are annoyed about them for ruining public events or ruining a peaceful shop area. Do you think part of the problem is alcohol on flights? No, I don't. I mean, because that's a constant. That always existed. It's not like they just added alcohol on flights in 2021. I just think people are more snippy, more isolated, more snippy. What the fuck? I had straight up the worst mimosa of my life on a first class flight in February. It was so bad I almost didn't finish it. What kind of fucking story is this? Damn, bro, you should be. What a tragedy. What a fucking tragedy. You had a mimosa that you almost didn't finish in first class because it wasn't up to your standards. I'm gonna ask Gavin Newsom about that in my interview. I'm gonna say, Gavin, listen, listen, brother. I had a mimosa recently that was not up to my standards, and as a California resident, I'm wondering what you plan to do about that. This is the type of story Atrioc would unironically tell to us. Give me an example. In what world would I tell a story like this? Actually, I just thought of one. I guess I kind of complained about the $5,000 Disney Star Wars thing. I was talking about how shitty it was. I guess that is similar. I guess I did go to that and then complain about it. But so did Jenny Nicholson. Everyone fucking loves her. Okay? What? Caught? All right? Do you think people are getting more comfortable being rude to customer service workers? It's tough to say, right? I don't know. I think customer service workers would say yes. But I don't know if people are more comfortable with it. I think people are worse at socializing than ever before. People are just more like, they don't have the practice. You know? They just don't, their brains don't kick into high gear on talking to people. Part of that is from COVID. Fake disease. So, I quit coffee, so I start every morning by berating customer service. Well, that's fine. If you're doing it for a reason, you are allowed to yell at people working for minimum wage. You just can't do it for no reason. All right? That's self-care. If it's self-care, if it makes you feel better about yourself to put somebody else down, that's self-care and that's good. Okay? People don't understand that. What if you're bored? Well, then you need a pick-me-up. You know what I'm saying? If you're bored, you need stimulation in some way. So you can yell at somebody. If two people laugh at one person, it's overall a net positive to society. Dude, therapy speak justification for mass bullying. The math checks out. The math checks out. If people are feeling more depressed in schools, they should just let more of them be bullies. Like, if only one kid per class is bullied, then everyone else feels better. They feel higher on the social standing. Yeah, that's a really interesting way of thinking about it. Atrioc, I'm 6 weeks clean with 12 plus years of vaping. Damn, you were like a day one vapor. Had a client meeting today. It's making me want to get a Juul again. Thoughts? No disrespect, but I'm getting too many questions lately that are like, hey, here's just a problem in my life. Thoughts? Dude, I am your streamer. I'm not. My thoughts are, you shouldn't do it, okay? But is that a surprise to you? I'm not your therapist. I think, obviously you shouldn't vape, but also because vaping's not cool. What about a Zyn, though? What about a Zyn? What about a Zinsurrection? What about a Zyn it to win it? Something about a Zyn, dude. Okay, what about Wait. What if they just made like a nicotine sunscreen that you could slather all over your body and it slow drips into your skin? And that way you're getting sun protection. So you're at whatever increase of cancer you get from the Zyn is balanced by the decrease in cancer you get from the sun protection. Like, your odds of getting skin cancer will drop. So it's just a nicotine patch. Nicotine patch doesn't cover your whole body. Nicotine patch doesn't cover your whole body. Okay, it has to be. Then you aren't using enough of them. I quit vaping. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Good for you, 3XO. What prompted it? Was there any particular reason you decided to not vape? The amount of money saved is peak. That's how I feel. You guys, this is the fucking chatter with the mimosa. This is how I feel about a few months back, really, I've almost cut off all delivery orders, and I've saved so much fucking money. Because it was just a waste, big fucking waste of money, big fucking waste. Like I was doing my not really my taxes, but some finance stuff from my finance guy, and I checked how much I'd spent. And I was like, this is like, I'm gonna look back when I don't have the luxury of doing content years from now and be like, wow, I wasted way too much fucking money on fucking Isn't it fun though when the food goes to the door? I think that's what it is though. Low key, it wasn't even about I don't think it was about the convenience. I swear to God, it was like a mental. It was like if you're ever feeling, I don't know, it's like shopaholic or something. It's a dopamine rush. It's like an addiction. It makes you feel like you're I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's a dopamine rush for sure. It's a little treat. It's a little fucking treat or something. It's a little makes me feel rich. Maybe. I don't know about that, but it just makes me I don't know. I don't know what it makes me feel like, but it was good, I guess, until I looked at the number and I was like, this is such a fucking waste. And what's funny is like I it's like when I go, like even if I want to eat something that I'm not making myself, when I go and get it, I feel better and I save 50% of the cost. And I'm like, I'm not far from anything, and I don't have any, you know what it's just like, I don't know, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, chauffeur for a burrito is too ostentatious. Plus, I mean, legit, here's the big one. Here's being honest with you. The thing I ordered most frequently was Chipotle. It would just be it almost became like a fucking habit or routine, like around lunchtime, I would order Chipotle. And I would like notice that like a Chipotle is not far from me. And when you go in person, it tastes better. You get more. I get a little sunshine. I walk out a little bit. If I order it, they give me the worst, sloppiest bowl. Tastes shittier. And it costs fucking $50+ It's crazy. 50? I'm not kidding. Let me look at an example. I'm gonna scroll back on a fucking. I swear to God. First of all, it's California, right? It's LA. So the base price is higher. But I'm not kidding. Let me look at the receipt here. One burrito bowl, $20. That's the base cost. Okay? One burrito bowl, $20. Chips and guac, $6.65. Okay? Add that plus $9 tip, $7.30 service fee, CA driver benefit fee, delivery fee, tax. It's just stupid. You have to, how fucking stupid is that to spend that money? I literally could put it into gold. That's what I was thinking. I was like, if I just didn't get this burrito all this time and I put it into something invest, it would add up to a legitimate chunk of money. All these fuckers saying no tip. That's wild. No, I cannot skip the tip. Wait, give me some more time here. You were spending your doubloons on. I'm starting at 8. Actually, I'll start less than 8, but I'll start at like 8:45, 7:45. Skip the food, just tip. How do how do I get the driver without the food? You know it's bad when my order in Canada is $19 all in. Wait. You're telling me you can get an order of Chipotle in Canada for $19 CAD? That's $13 USD. I don't believe you. For $13, a private taxi's delivering your burrito? I don't believe you. Did they put it on a moose? In Alabama, it's about 16, 18. All in. Not just the cost of the bowl, but like the delivery. That seems a little crazy. That seems a little crazy. I mean, if it cost $20, I wouldn't have stopped doing it. If it costs $20 to get a fucking bowl, chips, drink delivered to my door, I wouldn't stop doing it. I don't know. I wouldn't stop doing it, but that's not what it costs. Atrioc, the type of guy to go, you want a tip? Here you go. Watch Marketing Mondays. I type it out individually each time to the new driver. I'm not that type of guy. I think you're the type of guy to say Atrioc the type of guy and then make up a not real story. That's what I think. 28 for a bowl plus guac chips in San Jose, but that sounds so crazy because I lived in San Jose and it wasn't. Well, I don't know. Maybe around $30 is fine. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's extra expensive here for sure. 28 sounds about right. 30. But that was a while ago. I'm surprised that's still like that. San Jose's expensive, so I'm surprised. Atrioc's the type of guy that says that means it's free when something doesn't have a price tag. What is? No, I'm not the type of guy to do that. I'm the type of guy to go, I yoink, and I put it in my pocket. Okay? I yoink, and then I grab it and I put it. That's what I do. And then when the retail associate's like, did you steal that? I go, who, me? And I laugh and I giggle. I dance out of the room. That has been making me some real money. Let me tell you that. That's why LA malls are doing so poorly, is because I'm a menace, dude. I'm a little bit of a jokester. Atrioc the type of guy to rub his hands together and say, excellent. That's Mr. Burns. You're thinking of Mr. Burns. That's not, I don't do that. That's a different person than me. Same guy. I robbed a bank and I'm currently on the run. Thoughts? Little known rule. If you have stolen money and you gamble it, you get to keep the winnings. And if you lose it, you can't be held liable. So if you take all that money and you put it on red, for example, and it doubles, you have to give back the original amount, yes, but you still have the doubled amount. And if you lose it, you're not in trouble because it's the casino's problem now. Like they have the stolen money. So it is like they don't want you to know this, but it is a loophole. If you ever steal money, it actually does get you out of. For once, I can't tell if this is a bit. Dude, can I be honest with you? I feel like you are cooked. I feel like in modern society, you are cooked. How do you survive? How do you survive, dude? You must be high off your ass. You must be high off your ass. That's the only explanation I'll take, is you got to be fucking high as hell. In that case, it's fine. If you get fucking blazed to watch this stream and you're zooted, fine. I don't expect you to. But if you're like focusing, it's like, how? How? Andor is over. It ended fantastically. Although, I mean, I'll say I almost would have flipped some of the order of some things, but whatever. It ended. I'm not going to spoil. No spoilers. I loved it. Great show. Probably the best individual Star Wars property. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Highly recommended. boy, am I a fan of Skarsgård and his performance as Luthen Rail. That is a fucking tour de force. I guess that my okay. That's not a spoiler, but the only thing that like threw me off a bit was when Glup Shido appeared in episode 12 and said it was all a dream. And then it turns out like the whole thing, like everything, like even all the original movies and everything was all a dream in a pimple on Glup Shido's ass. And then he just fucking pops the pimple and then goes back to doing his real job. And I was like, damn, that was a twist. That was a fucking twist. Why did he do that? Well, it threw me off because of his. I was expecting his patented "it's glupping time," not accurate to the context. Yeah. He said "glup, glup, glup, shitto, shitto, shitto," and then everyone chanted along in the theater. I watched it in the theater. It was still fun. It was still cinema. Atrioc, what percentage of your earnings from streaming goes into R&D to improve your offering to chatters? You know, you're trying to catch me in a pharmaceutical company thing here, but what's actually interesting is that I 100% of my stream earnings goes back into stream content. 100%. Now, ask me what percentage of my YouTube earnings go back to stream content. Goose egg. Goose egg. But 100% of everything I make on stream goes back into stream. Those Substack subscriptions aren't paying for themselves. That's true. If I take stream earnings and I buy a Substack subscription and then read a boring ass Substack to find some nugget of an interesting story to turn into a stream, that's worth it. That's a business expense. What percentage of your YouTube money goes to Chili's to get baby back ribs? Okay, none, because I'm not a baby back ribs guy. But remember we interviewed a Chili's employee on stream during the chatter job interview section? Well, that person got fired from Chili's and then reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to hear the secrets of Chili's recipe or something? I was like, no. I mean, not really. Like, I don't want... Not really. I just, Chili's gives me it's like a thing I can cheer for. I don't want to hear. They did not get fired because of me. It was much later. You got to take the trade secrets when they're handed to you. What am I going to do with the trade secret on how to make a triple dipper? Like, what am I going to, I don't have the industrial kitchen. I don't have the supply chain. I don't have what am I going to do? I'm going to undercut them. I'm going to make my own Chili's. I like Chili's already. Why would I want to do that? I prefer. You can sell it. Why? I have a pretty good business right now, but you want me to change that to a ghost kitchen selling stolen Chili's triple dippers in the LA area? That sounds unprofitable. Have you looked into franchising? The only thing what the hell? Oh. The only thing I would ever franchise is Wetzel's Pretzels. The only thing I would ever franchise is a Wetzel's Pretzels, ideally in an airport. And one day, when I walk away from all this and I sell my Dragon's Hoard of Gold, I'm going to get a airport Wetzel's and I'm going to take good care. I'm going to be like Better Call Saul in the Cinnabon. You're just going to see me there balding as shit, Jimmy McGill style, and I'll be taking a fresh load of pretzels out of the oven and I'm going to be selling them. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be black and white. Are the pretzels a metaphor for cocaine? No, I'm not selling cocaine. That's a high risk job. I will sell delicious pretzels. Listen, I love Wetzel's Pretzels. It's a brand that I respect. Whenever I have a Wetzel's Pretzel, I feel good. They make me smile. So I'm gonna fucking. I want to own one or even two Wetzel Pretzels. Do you think those things actually make money though? No, I think that all the Wetzel's Pretzels locations do it as a charity. Yeah, I'm under the impression that every single Wetzel's Pretzels you see is doing it out of the good of their heart to give you pretzels. There's zero ROI in it. They don't do it for money. Don't Euro kindness me. What a dumb question. If you mean serious money, well, I'll tell you. If you measure every fast food franchise by years to get your money back, the fastest return is Wetzel's Pretzels in an airport. Average is 2.2 years you have your money back from your initial investment. It's a pretzel, Michael. How much could it cost? What's the catch? The catch is territory, if you want to know. The catch is territory. You can't get a Wetzel's Pretzels in an airport because they're all taken. You have to find an airport that doesn't have one. Then you have to find the traffic location. Then you have to find also, you might get stabbed by an Auntie Anne's guy. Yeah, exactly. Listen, there's a real fucking blood feud between Wetzel's and Auntie Anne's. And if you're going to enter into this fucking age-long war, they might fucking burn your house down. The Auntie Anne's mafia is fucking real. The last Wetzel's guy in LA, he got thrown into a fucking pretzel mixer by Auntie Anne's goons. I stand with Wetzel's Nation. Amen, brother. I'm a hard pretzel kind of guy. No disrespect, but like, that's not a pretzel, really. Like, yeah, I'll have pretzel sticks or I'll have a fucking pretzel, but that's not a pretzel. It's a cracker. It's like a fucking, it's not a pretzel. A pretzel has to be soft and you make it and that's not a, it's just different. It's not even the same thing. It's not like it's like a variant. Pretzel elitism isn't a good look. Actually, diehard pretzel favoritism for the type of pretzel that I'd be selling is a good look. It shows fanatical passion for the product that I'm selling. Okay? If I was like a wishy-washy pretzel guy, you wouldn't trust that I truly love and care about the pretzels that I'm selling. This guy gets it. Annoyed with chat. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Hey, man, high five. All pretzels are ass and have a weird aftertaste. I think that's because you have shit in your mouth. Get that out, and then things will taste normal. Have you ever had pretzels with ranch? No, dude, no. I'm gonna be like the soup Nazi. No pretzel for you if you come in and put ranch on it. There's only two acceptable kinds of pretzels. There is a classic soft pretzel with salt on it. You decide your salt level. I like a lot. Salt, pretzel, classic. Or there's the cinnamon sugar pretzel. Those are the two. Those are the two types of pretzels. Soft pretzels. Yeah, I mean, this is a fucking pretzel, dude. Right here. This is what a pretzel should look like. Delicious. Tasty. Yum. Good. Someone did say mustard. Mustard! I gotta be honest with you. You're right. In fact, I gotta take the L on this. Mustard on a pretzel's not bad at all. There's three types of pretzels. Well, I mean, honestly, mustard is a dipping sauce for a salted pretzel. So I don't take it back. It's not like it's a mustard pretzel. What about butter? There's a little bit of butter on this pretzel already. Butter, salt. God, that's a good looking pretzel. Crunchy, delicious. Not crunchy, but like it's got texture. Marinara is low-key a nice-ass dipping sauce for pretzels. You're trying to recreate pizza in the aggregate. Just get pizza, okay? Let's focus on the fucking pretzel here. I'm telling you, we can't do it. I'm going till 8. We got 9 minutes left in this timer. Pizza crust, pretzel crust pizza. Oh, you're talking about pizza with a pretzel crust. Pizza with pretzel crust. I'll fully admit I've never had this. Is this good? This seems like one of the American inventions that we have every year just to make fast food wilder. I'm trying to pull up a picture for you. Pretzel crust pizza. Dude, what's wild is Google Images will not give me a single fucking... There it is, okay. Is this good? I don't know. Maybe, I guess. Maybe? This doesn't look that good. That cheese looks like glue. I mean, you guys are kind of talking about the pizza. I'm just talking about this. But I feel like this, even with a different pizza, would not... I don't know. Honestly, I don't like too much crust in general. I fully admit that I'm a bit abnormal in that I like thin crust pizza. I don't like a lot of crust at all. Fuck a crust, I go acapella, you know? Fuck a Papa Doc, fuck a Glock, fuck a trailer, fuck everybody. Fuck y'all if you doubt me, okay? I think, I think deep dish pizza is a fucking disgusting slop. It's a fucking lasagna. I don't like it. I don't like it, and it's not good. And I like delicious thin crust pizza. Like this is not the perfect pizza, but this is like a good pizza. This is what I would want. This is like the kind of pizza I fuck with. Look at that, dude. Your ratio of like just ingredients to bite is great. It's great. You're not getting a bunch of bread. You're getting a bunch of fucking cheese, tomato, pepperoni, maybe some onion. I burned the pizza. School lunch looking ass. Really? You see this pizza and you think gross school lunch. That's so funny how different we are. I see this pizza and I think this is like a tasty fucking pizza. Dude, what I love about this pizza, like you can, it's crazy you don't like this, but what would my ideal pizza look like? Oh, actually, I'll tell you. I'll see if I can find it. Village Pizzeria Van Ness, San Francisco. This was my favorite pizza. Damn, it doesn't look that good in the photos. It doesn't look like as good as it looked in real life. I feel like they don't photograph well, bro. That's not fair. They don't photograph well. All right, I'm gonna show it to you, but it's not fair. That doesn't look good. No, there's got to be a better one. Give me a second. I'm scouring through their reviews now to find a photo that looks like I remember it. Now, is it a coincidence that the pizza I claimed to be the best pizza was also the one that was the cheapest and closest to me when I was a 21-year-old in SF working at Twitch? Is that a coincidence or is that just fucking stone cold destiny? Is that just fucking fate putting me in the right spot at the right time? Seems unrelated. All right. This is not a great photo, but like, this is like a classic pet from there. This always fucked, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying this is the god tier of all pizzas, but this pizza always fucked. Okay? It was fresh. It was hot. It was tasty. You toss a little red chili flakes on there. This was a good pizza. And I won't. It was all reliable. And I got this place many a time. I usually wouldn't get a full pie. You just go in there and get a slice. Because it was on my bus route back from Twitch. So I get on the fucking 38 bus, get off here, grab a slice of pizza, fucking send an email complaining that I don't know, fucking was getting miserable at my job, and then go back to my apartment. Only a millennial can have nostalgia for pizza? What does that fucking mean? What? Only a millennial could have nostalgia for pizza? So fucking some boomer thinking back to the old country in Italy can't... What does that mean? You're just saying shit. You're just creating a generational warfare where it doesn't exist. Us Zoomers don't believe in food, actually. Like, what are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? But let me see. I think a fucking god tier pizza. What is like the best looking fucking pizza? This is a good looking pizza. Okay, if I wanted like a margarita pizza, dude, you guys are not gonna, you're not gonna fucking respect it, but this is a good looking pizza. I'm almost afraid to show it. But I do think this is like a fucking delicious pizza. I'm just saying, this is a classic margarita pizza. Like the crust is a little blackened. There's 4 basil leaves. This is a good fucking pizza. And you grab it, You cut your slice into fourths. You grab your slice. You fold it. Ow, that shit is fucking gas. That shit is so good. That shit is the best. That's basic as fuck. I'm sorry. This is what people fucking want. This is what fucking people want, dude. Is just fucking. This is that dumb shit they want. Here we go. Oh, look, it's a fucking Domino's extra large cheese pizza. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, yum. This is fucking, I don't like this shit at all, bro. What about this? What about this? Give me a 30-cent street corner pizza any day of the week. No, dude. No. I'm eating that shit all day. Listen, it's like I'm not eating it, dude. I'm not going to not house at least one more slice than my fair share. You know, I'm not going to at least fucking numb that shit up at the party, but it's not good in the way that the other pizzas I'm talking about are. I feel like people aren't respecting enough like a delicious, well-made thin crust pizza. And that's a sad state of affairs, to be honest. Wait, what's let me show you the fucking goat pizza. Oh my god, look at this pizza. Look at this fucking pizza. This is Pizzeria Bianco in Arizona. This shit won like best pizza in America or something. A bunch. Look at that fucking pizza, dude. God damn, that's a good looking pizza. If you're in Arizona and you haven't gone to Pizzeria Bianco, you should go. There's a whole documentary on him because he's like this incredible pizza artisan. And they were like, where are you going to go? New York, LA, Tokyo? And he's like, I'm going to go to Arizona. And he opened like a fucking luxury class pizza place in fucking Phoenix, Arizona. And ended up winning a fucking, it's like a coal-fired pizza oven. That's a good fucking pizza right there. God, you know it's gonna taste good. Give me a Domino's pizza over this any day. I think America's beyond saving. I think America's beyond saving, bro. I think we're cooked. I think it's over. I think wrap it up, dude. No, he doesn't use clean coal. He's not woke. Okay? He uses the dirtiest coal he can. Tony's Pizzeria Pizza Napolitana was the first American to win an Italy Pizza World Cup. There was almost a riot. Dude, I remember when they did a blind taste test on wines, and it turns out like half of these fucking sommeliers have no idea whether something's from like a vineyard in Italy or just fucking from California. The whole thing's a sham, dude. There's Do you have to pass one of the hardest tests in the world to be a sommelier? Listen, I don't know enough about sommeliers to truly rip into it, but it always smelled a little funny to me. And I'm talking about the wine. It all feels like a little like a collective agreement to scam rich people, which I can get behind. It all feels like a collective agreement to create a fake job to scam off of rich people, which is, I think, totally fair. And I hate to downgrade it. But it all feels performative. The dude who was mixing and faking vintage wines. Yeah, wasn't there some like really incredible wine scams? Really top tier. There's like, okay, wait. I just Googled it. Wine fraud is a $70 billion a year problem. Oh, no. Wine fraud. Okay, that's the first sentence. Here's the second one. That's why Divin Labs is going to use the blockchain and our digital cork trademark to change that. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. That's a week ago. Damn, that's a week ago. It was all good just a week ago. They're NFTing the wine, bro. Wine fraud is the counterfeiting and relabeling of inferior or cheaper wines to more expensive brands. Interesting. I just feel like dude, if even Pliny the Elder was complaining about the abundance of fraudulent Roman wine, that the nobility cannot be assured the wine they were pouring on their table was genuine. Yeah, I don't think a person can tell. Maybe if you're telling me a master sommelier who's practiced it a million times can, okay, fine. But the rich people that are selling it to, you could put any wine in there and they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, this is aged." This is I just don't believe. I don't believe it. They stretch and cut the wine with weaker wines. Interesting. They're just blending grape juice into some of these. Sometimes they add fucking hazardous materials in there. There was a 2018 Master Sommelier exam cheating scandal. They cheated the blind taste test? Holy shit. Is there nothing sacred? This is like when was it Wells Fargo? I think it was Wells Fargo. Ernst and Young. It was Ernst and Young had $100 million lawsuit because they were cheating ethics exams. They had like it was like the worst thing to cheat. They were like giving the answers to the ethics exams to all of their accountants or whatever. Ernst, yeah, they were. Here it is. Ernst and Young was hit with $100 million fine after its auditors were cheating on ethics exams. That's crazy. Cheating on ethics is, I mean, at least you're logically consistent. Can I have my nose real quick? 1 second. Wouldn't it be nice if we could read tweets all together and then they were new? And we hit the like button and laugh because these tweets are all we do. Best tweets. I was blowing my nose. My nose is, dude, I'm, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk about it and then take another year. But eventually I'm going to get that fucking surgery. I feel like there's no reason for me to get my nose stuffed just talking to you guys. Doesn't make any sense. It's not cool. It's not fair. I want to, there's like clearly something. What if you're allergic to chat? Dude, I mean, that type of this, that Ari is allergic to our dog. She found this out after years of having the dog. And obviously we're not, we would never ever change anything. We love the dog so much, but the dog can't sleep in our bed anymore. And it's like sad. It's like sad because the dog always wants to. It's like, it's sad. Show doggo? I guess I will because Ari is not here today, so I have to watch this dog myself. Maya! Maya, come here. Come here, Gilbert. Come here. What a good dog. What a sweet dog. What a good dog. What a baby dog. What a fun dog. What an air tasting dog. Yes, I know. You've just been kind of sad because Ari's not here today. And I'm not paying attention to you because I'm doing my stupid stream. What a sweet diggy dog. Capos, capos, capos. Capos, capos. Capos. Interesting TikTok about Wells Fargo. All right, I'll click it. Comedian roasts woke Barbie movie. You want to get down? You want to get down, Ma? You want to get down or what? Wait, can you do high five? Good girl! Wow! Wow, what a good job. You're smarter than chat. What a good dog. Do it again. High five. High five. Good girl. What a good girl. What a smart dog. Wow, you're so smart. You're so good. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right. All right. I'll let you get back to it. I'll let you get back to it. Bro, I could do that in my sleep. It's not even that hard. Comedian roasts woke Barbie movie. This is what you linked me?
The other day, and I watched it with my grandfather for the first time. He'd never seen it before, and he said, "Who's the blonde lady? Who's the beautiful blonde woman?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Margot Robbie." And he said, "They named a person after the bank?" And I was like, "What bank?" He said, "You said her name is Wells Fargo?" I was like, "No, I said her name is Margot." That's like he actually thought I said Wells Fargo, like the bank. Like he thought this was a person that's like named after a banking institution. Like that doesn't even sound like a name. The bar.
Fucking roasted, dude. Damn. Damn. That guy's incredible. That guy's top tier. Get this man the fucking Triforce shirt too. Sheesh. Oh, he's got more? Wait, gamer comedian roasts the homeless? Gamer comedian roasts God?
I had a dream last
Gamer comedian roasts God.
night that I died and I went to heaven. I asked God, I was like, do you guys really have everything up here? And he was like, yeah, you can get whatever you want. I was like, do you guys have prismatic evolutions? The Pokemon card set? And he was like, yeah, we do. And I was like, all right, let me get a pack, God. And then he says, shut your Google Chrome, home phone, chicken bone, fish bone. I had a dream last
Holy peak! Holy peak, dude! Damn, what a legendary set. That's fucking Eddie Murphy in the red suit. That's crazy. That's iconic. That's an iconic stand-up set. Google Chrome, home phone, chicken bone. Netflix would buy this. Hey, who won Nuggets versus Thunder? Nuggets? Nuggets won? Oh my God, Game 7, Glinema! Wait a minute. Game 7, what a series. I can't wait to watch the highlights on that. Can't wait to watch the highlights on that. New Sahib Singh. What a twist. What a twist. A 3-act play. Okay. Should we do best tweets? I think we should. I think we should. I think we should. I think we should. I think we should do best tweets. If you guys would stop stalling, we can look at the funniest and best tweets. You guys talk about pizza for like 30 minutes. I'm trying to talk about tweets here. You guys talked about I don't know, my dog. Oh, wait. You yeah, I'll save that one. I'll save that one. That's a funny story, though. Remind me. Okay, we'll do best tweets. We'll do tweets. Okay. All right. Let's do best tweets here. Okay. Now, to do that, I need to get this best tweets extension open. Start. I hit the start button. Okay. We did it. Shout out to the best tweets team. Without further ado, wake the fuck up. Get to the edge of your seat. We're going to find the absolute best tweets of the past month. I have assembled a crack team. I pay them $300,000 a year per tweet to scour the entire depths of Elon Musk's dying platform to come up with the juiciest tweet stems that we squeeze for content. Okay? And now, this is what we have. At least 70 tweets prepared with a brand new Chrome extension. Beginning with, bam. This is probably what the trending tab would look like in 1933. End of the world, blacks, and hashtag the banks are out of money. Is this a real trending tab? From now? When did it? Why was there hashtag the banks are out of money? Wait, I want to check. Why was there hashtag the banks are out of money? That's just not true. Hashtag the banks are out of money. I think this is a fake trend to try and get people to pull their money out of the bank. Dude, I'm scrolling through it right now. I think it's people trying to either pump Bitcoin or convince people to do a bank run. And it didn't do anything.
2 hours last night. I am.
This is the Connor Eats Pants one?
A bank employee, first time chatter says, they had to stay after for 2 hours last night, laying out future plans. All I can say right now is this: the banks are out of money. If you try to go to the bank and withdraw your cash, they will no longer let you. If you're reading this and you can withdraw, please do so now. Real.
That was during the Nintendo Switch thing. That's so funny. Real. It's crazy that the banks all died that day on April 7th, and our lives weren't affected. Our lives were not affected. Okay, well, next tweet. Just found out you can bet on hockey in the Jersey Mike's app for rewards points. That's good. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I guess, honestly, I'm going to take a fucking contrarian stance here. If it scratches your gambling itch, but you're not gambling for money, what if that saves lives? What if that saves lives? Okay? And you get a hot, fresh Jersey Mike's meal. Unless somebody is so confident that, I don't know, the Detroit Red Wings are going to win, that they are overeating Jersey Mike's to get up enough points to make their big parlay bet. You know, what if they're fucking downing 14 subs to get the fucking money for tonight's game? I guess the worst thing that could happen is that you're like, oh, I'll just play for fun in the Jersey Mike's app, and you guess them all correctly, and then you're like, wow, I'm the goat of gambling, and then you download a real DraftKings app and then lose all your money. That's like a realistic possibility. So I guess probably bad, but I think we should try it by having gambling in every single thing we do first, and we'll see how that goes. And then from there, we can adapt. Capital Zero, hashtag the banks are out of money. We're called Capital Zero now on account of we're all out of money. Sorry. We recommend closing your account now because there's no money in there. Close account. What? Okay, do you think they're called Capital One because they have $1? It's just, okay. $1 million. I see. $1 million handles all their clients. This unique method of vaccination to street dogs via blow darts. Doing this at an RFK rally.
All I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me you're enough.
Just going down and shooting blow darts at street dogs. Crazy that is heroic. And what you're doing is heroic, but they're vaxing the dogs. This has been stuck in my head for weeks.
I wasted time in my mother's womb, not buying property when it was cheap. Now I'm an adult, I can't afford a home. That's my fault. I should have bought myself a home when I was a fetus. Should have got a nice cheap loan when I was a fetus. I wasted time in my mother's womb, not buying property when it was cheap. Now I'm an adult, I can't afford a home. That's my fault. I should have bought myself a home when I was a fetus. Should have got a nice cheap loan when I was a fetus.
You should have. And I think to prevent this tragedy from happening again, Congress should institute fetal loans where you can take out a loan. I wouldn't call it subprime. I would say that you are pre-human. And you can get a loan. Pre-prime loans, and you can get a human. You can get a human. You can get a human. You can get a loan with your human. And if it's twins, bigger loan. If it's triplets, bigger loan. If you're doing an Octomom thing, that wasn't all at one time, was it? That's a big loan. Okay? That's now you're getting a mansion. You can bundle it. It was? Then she's approved for a huge credit limit. Appeal to insanity by the librarian. Bro emailed everyone in the class. Please drop the class. Hello, Beeb146 friends. Last night I received a message in my dreams that I met my future wife in this class. As such, if you're currently considering dropping this class, particularly if you're in section AO2 with Wednesday noon discussion, please do ASAP. Do it before end of day today, please, so I can get off the wait list. Thanks and have a good quarter. Dude, it's worth a try. That's the thing is what do you have to lose? He didn't make it in. He didn't make it into the class. What is Beeb146? Is that a class about Justin Bieber? Beeb146 syllabus. No, it's not. It's biostatistics. It's biostatistics. Dude, I thought I was going to get to make fun of a really stupid class about Justin Bieber, but it's biostatistics. God damn it. Bro thought he was going to meet his wife in biostat. I guess. Shout out to Rome for having a long decline that was almost imperceptible moment to moment. What a dream. Unreal that Romans got to experience their civilization's death rattle in the blissful era before the printing press, so nobody could mass produce opinion pieces about what this could mean for the midterms. I guess that's true. Shout out to the storm before the storm, dude. Just finished it. Good fucking book about the fall of Rome and the many interesting parallels. We're going to do a book club thing on it for the podcast. Hashtag ad. The Great Depression had Shirley Temple to raise America's spirits and reassure everyone that brighter days were ahead. And we have that too. We have the Rizzler. I actually agree. Not even joking. I would say comparing the Rizzler of today to Shirley Temple of the past is like spot on. Just like a child star that most people find to be uplifting. I think that's probably fair. If anything, the Rizzler might have done more good at scale. Shirley Temple was in the days you could only make one movie every few years, but the Rizzler's out there hustling. The Rizzler Little Darling Collection box set. 18 classic Instagram reels restored in color. He's a treasure, folks. He's a treasure. He was born 2016. She was born in 20. I thought you were going to say when she died. Okay. Christian reggae hits different. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm almost afraid to click this. Christian reggae. Okay. Steal yourself.
Vaccines and abortions, microchip, gender dysphoria supported by government, bombing reduction, paralleling isolation, objectively ignoring the hate of children, objectively injecting nanotechnology, objectively lowering demographic harm, objectively boasting about their anti-family agenda. Vaccines.
Bob Marley could not have said it better. He could not have done it better. I like how often he he has to include that it's objective. He has to make sure you know it's not an opinion. This is objective.
Objectively appearing to hate the children, objectively injecting nanotechnology in arm.
Damn, it is so wild how many microchips have been injected into our arms. I'm just waiting. At this point, I was afraid about it, but now I'm like, I just want Bill Gates to activate. I wanted to fucking turn it on, dude. I want to fight the fucking war. I want to be his soldier. I want to fucking go. I'm waiting on my patch notes. Yeah. Quit edging us, Bezos. Just like they all predicted, I don't intend to produce any new taxes like the deceptive Biden and his lackeys. Any even-handed and fair reporter will confirm this, MAGA, and thank you. JD kill Pope. Holy fucking shit. I need a Christian reggae song about this right now. I need this right now. Holy, he's giving the fucking truth right in front of our eyes. I knew Q was right. I knew Trump was the savior, but I didn't know that JD Vance was fucking part of the deep state. Send this to your girlfriend now, private. Go, 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 go. Did you wake up with shit in your skull instead of a brain? Let's get it moving. What's the holdup? Girlfriend text right now. Last time I tried this, I sent a fucking cute animal thing to my wife. Might have been fiance at the time. With the caption, us. And she said, this is for fucking stream, isn't it? It was too obvious. It was too obvious. British weather is inversely correlated with markets, so you can never truly be happy in London. Oh, they're saying when it's nice out, the fucking stocks crash. I think there's a truth to it that British people are never happy at all, but they're not even content unless it's gray and dreary. I think it has to be like a kind of overcast day and they have something to complain about for a British person to be, quote, happy, but they're not actually happy. They're only happy when their footy team wins? No, when their footy team wins, they riot. When their footy team loses, they riot. There's no... No, there's never just happy, bro. They're never just out there having a barbecue. Stock market isn't working out exactly as I planned, so I'm gambling on monkey races in Vietnam now. Wait a minute. Pause. I'm betting on the underdog. 10 billion to 1 underdog bet. This is a comeback of the century. Oh, fuck. It doesn't end? It doesn't end? I will say, all my talk about gambling, but if there was a way I could stream monkey races on Twitch and we could all gamble on them, I'd be like, that's crack cocaine, dude. That's so fun. I'd be like, that's so fun. I mean, what a fucking fun piece of content. I don't watch any of iShowSpeed's streams, but every time I see this video, I completely lose it. Okay.
Luigi! Sonic, baby! Persist!
Wait, sorry, what? Dude, the Chrome extension does not allow me to control the volume. Did you guys think about that when you put it in the bottom right over the volume bar? You can move it. do I can change the size. Do I have to fucking slinky it? I have to slinky it where I want it to go? Oh, it does just move. Never mind. Okay. Well, you have to extend it first. You have to extend it to get a gray bar. I'll put it up here. We'll put it above my head. And then we'll put it right here. And then put it right here. Okay. Back to this. Luigi?
Luigi! Sonic, baby! Princess Bubblegum! Browser! The Mushroom Toads! The monkey! The LGBTQ! Luigi!
Wait, was that serious or no? That's just a joke, right? He's fucking... Let me see. I show speed original Mario reaction. I can't tell because it's cut out. I have to just watch the
Get
original.
up out of here. All right, come on. Mario trailer. Let's see what it is. Uh-oh. Who is that, Darth Vader? Browser.
All right, it's a joke. Obvious. When he says Darth Vader is a joke. Okay, but they cut it together. I couldn't tell. This sounded so authentic when he said the LGBTQ. Like he was honestly supportive. But where's that part? I just want to hear that part again. That's not even fucking shown. Oh, what? By the way, this movie is the equivalent of, I don't know. You know how, like when you get Chinese food, you'll eat it and then you're hungry again like an hour later? This is one of the most forgettable movies I've ever seen in my life. I feel like I forgot about it the same day. It's not like it was bad. It was just fucking... It was like the most empty calories movie I've ever seen. I can't call... If it was bad, I would remember it. I couldn't hold it in my brain. 243.
Smooth mustache and that nose. Look at the size of his nose, bro. Imagine him just sniffing your underwear after a long day of a football match, bro. I love this movie already, bro. Mario, baby!
What is this place?
No, Chad, why he's not speaking Italian? Isn't Mario Italian? Or something like French?
Do not touch that mushroom, you die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfect.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, dude. He's the fucking GOAT. He should be our ambassador to Xi Jinping. W's, dude. Just caught this guy doing the weirdest shit. He's either showing off his nails or pretending to swim. Okay, he should have done it longer for... He's slay. How it feels to reinvigorate America's beautiful clean coal industry. Bring it back, folks. I think what the fucking woke don't understand, what the liberals don't understand, is that it's clean coal. It's in the fucking name. Wait, is this actually from... Wait, this is actually from the U.S. Department of Energy. I gotta save this. Oh, that's fucking base, dude. Yes. It does feel good to reinvigorate our beautiful clean coal industry. It does feel like a horse. God. I think I have to hope the people that are against it are like, oh, coal is bad. And they don't know that it's clean coal. That's somehow so different. Pre-seed, what is this? Ilya Sutskever's safe superintelligence reportedly valued at $32 billion. Pre-seed, pre-revenue, pre-product, pre-team, pre-idea, worth more than Marriott and almost as much as Ford. There's no AI bubble. Okay? He has a name of a company and it's worth $32 billion. That's not a bubble. That's called fucking sound investment principles. It's all, dude, by the way, OpenAI co-founder starting safe superintelligence is the same thing as clean coal. If you make superintelligence, we're going to have problems whether or not it's the title of your company is safe superintelligence. Official Pokemon Company guide on how to watch the anime. I think we've seen this one. It's about how it's I saw this and it's like fair, I guess, to say that it's annoying to go Netflix into Prime Video, into fucking Hulu, into Roku, into Tubi, into Freevee, into Hoopla, into YouTube. But also, if your goal is to watch every single piece of Pokemon anime content, maybe this is good for you to split it up. Maybe this will stop you and make you take a fucking break. Every fucking episode of most of these seasons is the same. Big Hoopla fan? I've never heard of Hoopla. But I guess you can go and get Diamond and Pearl, seasons 10 and 12. And Viz. Hoopla and Freevee. Interesting. It's like they want us to pirate it. Just, what, are you really pirating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 different Pokemon media properties? And then just slop consuming it on a second monitor while playing the Pokemon games on your fucking Nintendo Switch while watching Twitch on the main monitor, or probably the third monitor. Main monitor's a TV show. The new food delivery app actually looks pretty ethical. What is this?
Kombucha acquired. Got your cookies and your sushi too. Wow.
Yes. Oh, hey there. Are you tired of waiting all day for your app gopher to deliver sweet treats to your door?
10 minutes? Tipping culture's gotten out of control.
Then you should try Munch Runner, a new kind of delivery app. Now you know you're getting the right order because you can use our proprietary Panopticam to monitor your Chomboy at all times.
Chomboy!
Even the mere threat of surveillance keeps your Chomboy on his best behavior.
Oh, what the flip? My Chomboy can't find my preferred ice cream flavor, even though it's
right fucking there. Just go grab it for him with a new puppeteer mode.
Oh. Nice, I got it.
Better go answer that, white boy.
Hi, I'm Mike, your Chomboy.
He's old. Is that ethical?
Yeah, it is. It's you. That's you from the future, delivering food to you in the past. You can treat your delivery driver however you want, because it's something you've already agreed to. Eventually.
So you're really from the future? Tell me something only I would know.
Our penis has a giant scar on it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, that hasn't happened yet.
Uh-oh. Looks like your Chomboy at the nest. I caution against discussing personal matters with them, unless you change the future.
Where's my dang oat milk? Can I get my order?
In the future, I can either travel to the past to be my own Chomboy or go way, way further in the future to put down the Golan uprising of the 813 obelisk bombing. Oh, fuck my eye! That's sort of like our 9/11.
So 9/11 didn't happen in your timeline.
It did, but we're always forgetting about that shit.
What's going on with our penis, though? Do we still have a scar there or no?
I guess we have a scar. Where our penis used to be. Where it went, nobody knows.
I just want my mother shitting oat milk.
Silent delivery.
Help me. I know how our penis gets disappeared.
Who is that?
Oh, that's Time Cop. Don't worry, he's on your side to protect you from yourself. And he's not here to close the time loop.
Close the time loop?
Don't worry about it. Just take a coupon.
Whoa, it's a free voucher to the Waist Height Knife Museum.
You should go soon. They're doing a cucumber guillotine exhibit.
Thanks, Munch Runner.
Munch Runner. Now payable with Clarkle. Buy now.
This sounds great. I will say the best part of this sketch is this incredible acting, this Oscar-worthy acting by the old man here. Holy. I felt like he was a real character. Hard to believe it's been 3 years since I read the most important comment on the internet. This was Ornstein at his peak before the glitz and the glamour of American freestyle canoeing got to him. Sad story. I don't know any of the context, but it's very funny. It sucks to see someone who used to do it for the passion do it for the money, you know? I do miss the old Ornstein. I feel like he used to care more about canoeing. That video is so dope. What's the original video? Can I find it? Ornstein canoeing.
All right. Our next paddler is going to be Mark Ornstein.
I didn't know this existed. Mark Ornstein's devil may care style and flashy tricks are perfect examples of why people are saying the sport is becoming a shadow of what it once was. Though I'm not a fan of Mark and his hotshot persona, if it brings more young people into the sport, I'm all for it. Watching an old man in a canoe rowing the lady in red at 10 p.m. My life is so fucked up. I need some friends. Only Ornstein's seat was dry after this masterful display. Now I know how Lewis and Clark persuaded Sacagawea to join the expedition. The reverse hand side paddle 360 rotation with a hint of knee slap really had me in tears. He nailed it. Seeing Mark Ornstein do what Mark Ornstein was born to do made me so proud. Why can't I like this? Amen. Ah, Mark Ornstein. I remember having his poster on the ceiling above my bed as a girl. The nod he gives to the DJ at 119 is so precise. Mark's the type of man who knows what he wants and when he wants it. Nothing but respect. Let's see. Holy fuck, this dude slays. Holy fuck, we are all fucking Mark on this blessed day. Jesus Christ. Don't let your girl watch Mark Ornstein. That's the first fucking step. Next tweet. You would not believe who this is about. I swear to fucking God, if you troglodytes let that greedy fucking capitalist dog win for the 7th year in a row, I'm going to commit an act of resistance that is so vile. The Sanrio character ranking? Who's the dog in this example? Wouldn't Hello Kitty always win? Cinema Roll? Which one's Cinema Roll? Is it? Which one's Cinema Roll? Cinema Roll always wins? Pom Pom on top. Okay. Can I? This is 2025? Let me see. Oh, May 25th it happens. We'll see. Does Cinema Roll always wins? Cinema Roll has his won in 2017, 2018, 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Holy shit. He has a near unbroken fucking 6-year run. The Steph Curry of, except for 2019 where he got second. Damn, no one does it like Cinema Roll. That's a dynasty. And stays humble and stays hungry. Yippee, I'm so grateful for your support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Stays humble. Still thanks to the ones that got them there. Holy shit. 2019 was a Mickey Mouse year. Who won 2019? Who won 2019 over Cinnamoroll? Wait, they've been doing this for years. Wait, they've been doing this since the 80s. Look at this. All right, starting in 98, Hello Kitty had a Bulls Jordan run. Starting in 98, unbroken until 2009. 11-year run of domination. That's fucking Bill Russell. That's then finally broken by My Melody. Then Hello Kitty back on top, 2 bonus rings. That's Kobe. Okay, that's Kobe coming back in 09, 010. Then My Melody, then Pom Pom Purin. Don't know that. And then starting in 2017, it's really been Cinnamoroll's era, apart from one Mickey Mouse ring to Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty, way past her prime, gets one fucking crazy one in 2019. It's 2020 Lakers LeBron. It's 2020 Lakers LeBron. It's a fucking COVID season type beat. One last dance for Hello Kitty. Okay, interesting. So, do you guys think Cinnamoroll takes it in 25? I kind of want to bet on this. Is there an after Sanrio character ranking bet? Polymarket. No, they don't have one. They don't have one, but man, I would. Wait a minute. As of 3 days ago, it's looking like Pom Pom Purin. It's looking like a fucking switch up. Holy shit. Holy shit. Karomi, my goat. I'm a Dynasty fan. I want to see Cinnamoroll take it. Damn, what a crazy fucking thing I didn't know anything about. Now I know. Now I care about it. I didn't care about it at all. Now I do care. Now I want to know who wins badly. Wait, who's somebody who's never won? What about like Pachaco? You fucking fool. Okay. I think Pachaco will be fire. Look at this. It's like Snoopy. Get real. I'm just saying, Cinnamoroll has taken it forever. Pom Pom Purin's on the come up. But I think always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Pachaco's been waiting in the wings for a long time for a turn. Pachaco doesn't want it enough. Pachaco's a choker. Pachaco's good in the regular season, but when it gets to the playoffs, just fucking chokes. Pachaco is like the Pope. Pachaco's a project. Pachaco's in development years, okay? The lights get too bright for Pachaco. Pachaco's injury been holding him back. I'm just saying. I think I'm voting for the underdog for Pachaco. Dude, I'm reading these comments on the right. Emily Scott on Facebook says, it's always Cinnamoroll, rightfully so. He's the best. But that being said, even with him winning nonstop, I rarely see merch of his. I just like it from 4 years ago. Shit gets serious. Rightfully so is so funny. What a fun subculture I did not know about. Okay. More tweets. Why do the library borrowing terminals at Melbourne Uni have pirate as a language option? You can pick pirate. Your stuff, items that be on loan, items that be overdue. Make your pick below. That's funny. I think it's just funny. It's a little goofy, a little millennial coded. Nintendo can get around the tariffs by using floating claw machines just outside of U.S. waters. This is Nathan, for you idea. You can take a boat and pay $4.50 for unlimited attempts to win a Switch 2 from a claw machine. If you win, it counts as personal treasure exempt from tariffs under maritime salvage laws. That's based. That's based. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. You just make it really easy to pick up. Unironically, would be a good video too. Mr. Beast, get on it. Turning a big dial that says tariffs on it and constantly looking back at the audience for approval like a contestant on The Price is Right. The presidency is going to be this over and over for 4 years.
People were jumping a little bit out of line. They were getting yippy, you know? They were getting a little bit yippy, a little bit afraid, unlike these champions, because we have a big job to do. No other president.
Tariffs up, tariffs down, baby. Who knows? Keeps me excited. It's a thrill. I like to wake up and not know. Is this, we're back to Jersey. Is this all part of a sponsorship by Jersey Mike's? Why are you sneaking in so many Jersey Mike's themed content into our fucking tweets? Is that you guys make money? Are you selling a Jersey Mike's ads? Blackstone stock is down 40% since this video was posted. Let's see.
Hey, Steve, what are we doing here?
I'm doing my due diligence on Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's, nice. How did you get that sub prepared?
Well, it's Mike's way. And if it's Mike's way, it's Steve's way.
Why is our PE business so excited about investing in Jersey Mike's?
Well, I think they like to eat.
Fuck that. This is a good idea. Why? Why does a fucking soulless private equity firm think they need content about their acquisition of Jersey Mike's? What is the fucking point? Whose dumbass idea was this? Somebody's fucking nephew, dude. Somebody's fucking Nepo nephew is like social media manager and thought this would be a good idea. This is crazy.
Well, I think they like to eat. That's one reason. The second reason is we think we can do a great job helping Peter Cancro and his terrific team expand the business.
Great. So, are you going to eat all of that?
I'll give you my cookie.
Deal.
What was the deal?
Hey, Steve.
Fucking weird ass script at the end into the fucking blooper so you know they're human. I guess genius. Art of the deal. Yeah, I think that's a good guy right there. It feels like a high school project. But also, why? It serves no purpose. You've raised the money to buy out Jersey Mike's. What? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. It's absurd. Next one. CBT enjoyer I just cut off in traffic. He's probably in a rush for a reason. Think positively. Good Lord, I wish I were having my testicles stepped on right now. Okay, I get it. Okay, good. Check the notes. You guys put notes on all of these? I need a context? Oh, God. Oh, right here. CBT and Joyride just cut off in traffic. Think positively. He's probably in a rush for a reason. Maybe he's late for getting his balls crushed. Maybe his wife is home and ready to step on and crush his balls. Woman discovers her neighbor's corgi was sneaking onto her property at night to ride her pony.
Oh my god!
It's like Puss in Boots. Yeah. This just won the internet. The problem I have with Buddhism is that I want. Oh, I see. Yeah, very good. Very good. Very fucking good. True. Fucking true. Fucking true. Ask the guy on the rowing machine next to me if he wants to sync up and pretend we're galley slaves on the Nile. Is this the Futurama episode where they become fucking slaves on the Nile? And then Fry goes, you know what the worst part about being a slave is? They make you work all day and they don't pay you. And then Leela goes, that's the only part about being a slave. That's the entire thing. 3000 BC Black Mirror episode. A man drowns in a Mesopotamian irrigation ditch. That's good. That is good. That is good. Things are changing. Black Puddle, yes. They should have made Jurassic Park where nothing breaks down and everybody loves seeing the dinosaurs and Hammond makes $1 billion. Oh, this guy was like, forget Black Mirror, we need White Mirror, which also interesting. An optimistic sci-fi show about cool technology and how it relates to society. Who's making this? What a boring fucking show. Just a show where everything goes right. Isn't that just Lemonade Stand? That's some part of it, I guess. Check out the lightning behind the Capitol. That's real? That does look like the villain's evil there in a 90s cartoon. That looks like the intro to fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Wow, that's wild. They're cooking up something big in there. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. This is good advice. I don't think it's 310,000 like advice, but it's good advice. Okay? Sometimes you have to do things for yourself today that are good for you tomorrow. Like, for example, get through some of your backlog of Instagram reels. Scroll through them now so you don't have to scroll, so you have more time for TikTok later. Okay? If you let yourself delay, it's going to be a problem. If you order Uber Eats now, your future self will work harder to pay for it later. Mind if a white boy speaks Mexican tonight. Hashtag Ariba. Okay, so I've already seen this because a lot of people tagged me in it. I got tagged in this when it came out. Yeah, I've seen this one. And you know what? This is fucking sick. You got the Wii controller in there? A little homemade marg? Some authentic nachos? And a Wii controller. Yes. Absolutely. Oh my God. What's this?
Here's a three by Sharp. That is well short. Good pass. Giddy to Herter on the double. It's off the back of the rim. Oh. He had 3 dunks a season high the other night.
He cocked that one too.
Oh, Terry the block on Benton. Now Herter had 3 jams, a career best the other night.
Blocked by Murray.
Murray.
Bro, you want to see more of this? Come watch our YouTuber games on Sunday. Go Come watch me, fucking Lud, Aiden, Point Crow. Come watch that shit, dude. You see some fucking...
Gets back for the block.
That's some
on
athletic
Kenny.
plays.
Lob for Sharp. That's over.
All right, next. Sober heads be like, I'm not addicted to being sober, yet has to be sober just to feel normal. Okay, then a fucking terrible Joker meme. It is crazy when you think of it like that. It kind of twists the world on its head, bro. This is. I'm not gonna get too into it, but this tweet is unironically what MMT is. This is like how deep they think they're being by flipping your point of view. This is the MMT. Buying a ton of these and putting them on every Volkswagen and Porsche in San Francisco. I bought this before he knew he was a Nazi. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Put it on every Fanta can, dude. I loved Fanta in Germany. And now I know it's just a way to get around soda restrictions during World War II for fucking Nazis. Are Zoomers old enough to know the Wanna Fanta campaign?
Pintada al sol es muy aburrido. Ahora será más divertido.
Damn, this shit blew up. This is all over the fucking globe. This was all over the globe, dude. It was just 4 attractive women in different color outfits saying, "Want a Fanta, don't you want to?" That was all the commercials. And they just repeated that catchphrase over and over and over. And shit worked. Shit worked. China says it will ignore America's meaningless number games. Global politics are hype moments and aura. Okay, I will say this. Was at Beijing, first of all. I will say this. Xi Jinping had a particularly aura farming image. Xi Jinping aura farming. Yeah, here it is. This image, holy. Just this stanced up in the middle of the other 5. Jesus Christ, aura maxing. That's album cover shit, yeah. That's fucking Mob Boss Casino Boss shit. That's fucking De Niro in Casino. That's, I don't know. You just fucking set up for success. Bro hit them with the itsy bitsy spider. Actually kind of swag. But the tweet's funnier. Gonna try this with 0 practice at the next wedding I go to. just got like an out of shape person flopping on the floor. Just looking terrible. That's good. That's good. Dude, okay, that reminds me. Oh my God. One of my most embarrassing memories ever is I was at karaoke in Korea. I was like 21. I was studying abroad in Korea, and I went out with a group of friends. Some of them were exchange students from America and all over. Some of them were Korean students that spoke English. And we went to karaoke, and I picked fucking Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake, and I can't sing. And the song is so long, and I can't sing. Oh my God, dude. This is a hard it's a hard song. I don't even know why I picked it. I just like thought that it would be fun. I kind of, I knew the song. Oh my God, it was so bad. And I'm just being real. It's not that fun to go to karaoke when everyone else is really good, and they were good. So it's like awkward. Dude, it was awkward. I just felt it. I felt the energy. Really, it was bad. It was bad. The trick to karaoke that I've now learned is if you can't sing, you pick big chorus songs that everyone joins in on, that everyone knows. You pick fucking, Linkin Park or some shit. You pick, you can't pick a fucking solo type song like Cry Me a River. Anyway, I learned that lesson today, and it was painful. You could hear a pin drop in there. It's haunting me thinking about it, and it just kept going. This song was so long. Okay. Coolest thing you'll see today. Never mind the stats. Just a load of badass skulls having a cig. Wicked. Well, who's number one, you think? Damn, this goes on for 3 minutes? Who's number one in smokers? I feel like it's got to be European. If I had to guess, Eastern European? Or, China. Oh, it's number of, I thought it was percentages. Is it percent? No, it's just raw number. Okay, never mind. Yeah, raw number is going to be China. It's going to be population. It's gonna be, America and fucking China will be up there. But I think percentage-wise would be most interesting. Japan, Philippines, Brazil, Russia, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Bro, if 40% of your country's smoking, 67 million smokers, that's actually fucking crazy. USA! USA! Indonesia, 37%. The real Twin Towers. China, 350. They have a smoker for every American. 352 million smokers. India, 385 million smokers. Wow, India and China. That was a Jimmy High Roller vid of fucking smoking. That's crazy. Next tweet. I saw the Pope died to her mom. I'm glad. We need a good Pope. He was a communist. This face. I think he went to purgatory. Damn, even the Pope can't make it to heaven? That's fucked up. Even the Pope can't make it to heaven. At least he avoided hell for communism by being the Pope. That's the way out. I've seen it all now. Wait, what is this? What am I looking at? It's the diamonds meme? Is it on a phone? Oh, they're just keep. I get it. Okay, when I was asking if it was part of the game or something, but okay. It's a person using that to motivate themselves to keep gambling. That's actually fucking awesome. That's actually fucking awesome. Anytime you're thinking about grabbing your chips and leaving, you just look at that and think you're almost there. That's beautiful. Is it legal to bet on a new pope in the U.S.? Despite its popularity abroad, gambling on papal elections is strictly illegal in the U.S., even in Nevada. This is fucking insane because an American pope won, and we would have hit the craziest underdog parlay. If we'd have been allowed to bet on this, you know some guy's making life-changing money gambling on the one guy with the American flag pope next to it. He's about to, we really got fucked over. These rules only hurt our own economy. We need to lobby for this. The most important issue in America right now. What do you mean Warren Buffett made a kid's car? I've seen this, but let's watch it because this is real. Warren Buffett made a kid's cartoon. It's a real show that actually aired on television. Warren Buffett.
I'm good friends with Warren Buffett. He's gonna teach me how to do my best, learn to invest, and have a lot of fun doing it in the Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaires. The Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaires Club.
The best investment you can make is an investment in yourself.
How is the ethos of you saying the best investment is in yourself when you're part of the Secret Millionaires Club? If you're already a secret millionaire, then you can invest in yourself, but it's not.
The more you learn, the more you'll learn.
The Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret
Skate juice?
Millionaires. The Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaires Club.
Please.
That's wild. That's fucking wild. We should watch this show. At least the first episode. We should watch this. After tweets, I think we should watch this.
Let's call the meeting to order.
If you can someone find the first episode of Secret Millionaires Club? How long can it be? I want to watch one. This would be really funny. Okay. President Donald Trump coloring with the kids. What, does he just have glizzy fingers? Is that a problem? Oh, he... It's an American flag. Okay, all right. Well, fucked up. Maybe he's changing the flag. Maybe we should redraw the flag. I think presidents should be allowed to fucking redraw the flag. Oh, dude, this is wild.
We asked the rider.
I was going to show this as part of a clip or whatever, but let's just show it. This is a real new innovation from Uber. Finally, they're changing the fucking game.
We asked the riders to walk a few blocks to a predetermined point at a predetermined time to participate in a predetermined route, which they will share with a couple of other riders. We call that route share.
It's just a fucking worse bus. It's just a worse bus. You just walk to a location that's the same on a route that it's just a more expensive bus. They've done it again, folks. They've done it again. It's a 10x investment. Oh, this is brilliant. It's a more expensive bus that fits less people. I do remember using not route share here, but ride share, or what was it called? Uber Pool. They used to have Uber Pool where you could just ride with a stranger and get your thing cut in half, your bill. That shit was low-key gas. I don't know why they got rid of it. Did someone get murdered or something? It was good, dude. You could Uber Pool. You still use it? I thought they got rid of it. I thought Uber Pool was gone. Did they change the name? They still have it over here? Oh, that's interesting. Let me check. Is it like a deeper menu or something? I thought for sure it was gone. Because I used to use this all the time. Well, I mean, it was also easier because back then in SF, an actual Uber cost $12. And so if you split it, it was like $5 or $6. It was like you were getting a private chauffeur for essentially free, and all you had to do was get one other person in there. I don't see it. I'm in Uber right now. See all? No, I don't know. Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's East Coast. Maybe I got shadow banned. No, I didn't get shadow banned. I'm not such a fucking, like, because you know what? It's because I always take my shoes off. Every time I'm in an Uber pool, I would pop the old shoes off, let the toes breathe, you know? So maybe that's why they banned me. let the dogs bark. And I would individually wiggle all my toes and make a different barking sound. Ruff, 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 ruff. All the way up and down. And I would just entertain myself on a ride. And if that's a problem, I guess lock me up, dude. But I thought it was pretty cool. Hawk Tua hasn't said anything about the tariff situation. Is there anyone at the wheel? This is actually pretty fair. I think Hawk Tua needs to speak up. The silence is deafening. The silence of Haley Welch on our escalating trade war with China is fucking deafening. I feel like I have no way of seeing, of organizing my thoughts about the world without her opinion, without her inclusion. Oh, yeah, this ad. We'll watch the ad first. This is about Cluely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, how old did you say you were?
I'm 30 years old.
Your profile says you worked at Bananazon?
Yeah, I've been there for the past 8 years doing, like senior software engineering, so, you know, like coding.
Really?
Look, I know I look a little young for my age, but I promise you, I'm 30 years old.
Okay, well, maybe you are just way older than you look.
I saw on your profile that you're like into art.
Yeah, I've been really into illustrations by Nara lately. I didn't expect you to be an art guy. Oh, man.
Here's your glass of rosé. And
Thank you.
sorry, we couldn't verify your ID.
Oh,
so here's a grape juice for you.
Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure there's a mistake.
I think you're way too young for me, so I'm gonna have to go.
Wait. Okay, look, listen, I know I lied about my age, I'm sorry, but the second I saw your profile and I saw the painting with the tulips, you're just like the most gorgeous girl ever, and you're such an unbelievably talented artist. Do you think you can just give me like one chance to show you I can make this work?
Can you give me some time to think about it? Are you free sometime next week?
Ooh, actually, next week I have this anime convention I gotta go to with my boys. Do you think you could do like next month, maybe?
Oh my god.
It's such a that is an ad for a product called Cluely. Invisible AI to cheat on everything. I guess I just didn't fully grasp how many losers there are in the world. Like, I knew there were a lot of losers out there, but the amount of losers that would have to exist to, one, make this product feasible, and two, make this ad's existence possible is hard to process. I think this person, unfortunately, is also a loser because this is not a feasible product. This is not a real, this is all made up. This is not how it works. Those glasses don't exist. The conversation wouldn't go like that in real life. It's all fake. It's all fake, dude. It's some guy getting attention for his fucking startup to raise money. He's also cheating. By the way, I have these fucking Meta glasses. Hey, chat, you're looking great today. You like remind me of an art painting with tulips. God. You know what I love? I love saying glizzy. Holy shit, he just seems to understand me. Holy shit. But they don't work like that. They don't have any visual overlay. They just, and these look way thicker than his glasses, and they can't do visuals. And the battery dies in 2 seconds, and the tech is not there, bro. I guess to go to his larger point, though, is like the use case for people would want this, I guess. People are using it for job interviews right now, where they have a thing on the side where they can, but you know, it's funny because this is entirely made up and this still wouldn't work. Like the AI has stalked her search history and it came up with this line.
Wait. Okay, look, listen, I know I lied about my age, I'm sorry, but the second I saw your profile and I saw the painting with the tulips, you're just like the most gorgeous girl ever, and you're such...
You can say that on your own. That's not even a special, there's no Riz. That's like a desperate, you know, that you could do that by yourself. So I don't know. That seems kind of useless. Sean Murray, creator of No Man's Sky, saw an update for his clock app and said, hopefully they're adding AI. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. A little gentle ribbing at the tech culture of forcing AI into everything. Very good, Sean Murray. I clink my glass to you. Bald win is a cool name. It's the opposite of hair loss. Fucking true. Can't argue with that. Why would it have this functionality? What is this?
I saw this at 7-Eleven.
We'll have a good
That's
TikTok
me.
voice.
And that's the man watching me on security. You can click him. You can even send emoji. The pants emoji. Surprise Michael. I couldn't resist. He started to get sad. And he made a phone call.
Hey,
Oh no.
why do you bother, Michael? Michael is the greatest man I've ever seen. Michael is a great man, and you are a nothing man. Michael has a perfect soul, and you have a soul of dirt.
This is how 7-Eleven is going to get the Japanese style stores in America. This is what they have in Japan. If you guys don't know, this is why 7-Eleven is so much bigger in Japan than here. It's this technology. And when it comes over here, it's going to seem weird at first. But it will change. Updog Drink Sky. It's real and it's beautiful. That's life. That's what life's all about. Snuck Viet food into the ballpark. I hope they don't bond me. Very nice. Very nice. Very fucking nice. I'm also hungry, so that looks good. But you can't be showing me food. You can't be showing me food at the later part of a stream because I get hungry. I'm going to be munching down these Cheerios during Warren Buffett. I do think banh mi is... Is it a top tier, S tier sandwich? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. I'm going to go ahead and say yes. I think it's up there. Maybe top of A. But I think it's fucking good. A fucking tasty ass banh mi. It's cheap. It's tasty. It is fucking cheap too, huh? That's really good. Boyfriend just told me he doesn't like to use oat milk with his granola because it's conceptually upsetting to have oats with more oats. You must not boil a young goat oat in its mother's milk. Yeah, I do think it's a little weird to be all oats diet. I got to be honest with you. I don't know the truth on this, but is oat milk like a big scam or something? What is the thing on oat milk? It's yummy. Doesn't taste that different, bro. I get it if you're lactose intolerant, but everyone's eating it all the time. Is it like, I think if you're not lactose intolerant, milk is good. So why are we trying to replace milk with oat milk for more money? You guys are giving me these reasons why you couldn't drink milk. That's not who I'm talking about. I am seeing people all the time who are normally getting milk in their coffee, paying $1.50 to $2 extra to have it be oat milk. Okay? Just for the fucking panache of it. Just for the fucking swag of it. And I find that to be, it feels very ooh la la. It feels very ooh la la, okay? Because it's sweet, no other reason. It is sweeter too. I'm just not about it. Finally, I don't have to pay for my hot dog combo all at once. Holy shit, we finally Klarna'd a fucking Costco dog. We hit the fucking big time. No, sorry, Affirm. We afterpaid a Costco dog. We hit the event horizon of fucking breaking down payments. A simple 37.5-cent payment every Friday. Dude, I mean, how could you argue with that, though? That means you're getting a dog for $0 down. And you don't have to pay, you pay 37 cents in a week? Every other Friday. Every other Friday? Man, I thought my whole fucking buy now, pay later is the go. I wish we could collateralize this hot dog debt. Just told, oh, this is about the 100 guys versus a gorilla. just told a gorilla what everyone's been discussing. He asked how many humans we thought it would take to befriend him. When I told him nobody thought to ask that, he got super bummed out. Hope you're all proud of yourselves. Dude, it's actually fucked up when you put it like that. First Harambe, now this. When will we fucking learn? Apes are not just a fucking a meme, a toy to play with, okay? They're real thinking, loving creatures that we have to care for before we lose them. I like to test doors to see if they'll open. My policy is that an unlocked door is a policy to enter. No, it's not. You don't get to have the policy. It's not your policy. You can't just walk into someone's house because the door's unlocked and go, this is like fucking Link from Zelda. It's just like every video game character. Every video game character has this exact philosophy. Just walk in, break a couple pots, steal the money, yoink, walk out. Interrogation room. Top floor of the UN Secretariat building. They made a building for the horse? UN Press Liaison Office. Storage closet, Fenway Park. Damn, just fucking getting in places. To be honest, for all this, they didn't go anywhere that cool. I thought they would have seen something, but it's really just rooms that you can only go to for work. Ricky Hollywood. Detonating an intellectual suicide bomb in the crowded marketplace of ideas. That is how I feel when I drop takes on pizza in this chat. I feel like I'm dying, blowing myself up for the greater good. Okay? I feel like I'm trying to create change. I'm a suicide bomber. When I tell you that, which one did I say? Oh, when I tell you should be allowed to take your shoes off on a plane. I shouldn't be talking about suicide bombing in planes. But when I think you should be allowed to do that, I get, okay, Ricky Hollywood has captured what I feel like. Ted Kaczynski lived in the Florence, Colorado Federal Supermax prison until 2021. Prisoners there on good behavior are given access to PG films. So this is the Unabomber. There's a good chance he saw and likely even formed an opinion on the Minions. The Unabomber watched the Minions and perhaps liked it. Is theoretically true. I guess it's sad he couldn't have seen it when he was younger, because it probably would have stopped him from violence. I feel like once you see the Minions, it's hard to like not laugh a little at the world. Tomorrow we're unveiling Airbnb's next chapter, and he said, yeah, 11, which is a good fucking comeback. Chapter 11 bankruptcy. By the way, Airbnb's next chapter is like prostitution. It's like they added a bunch of things you can Airbnb, and instead of just your home, you can Airbnb skills, right? So you can have people come over and you teach them piano or something. But there's one thing on there called massages that's like vague enough that people are going to use it to sell home prostitution services. That's the fucking, and then Airbnb is going to be end running around illegal prostitution. Airbnb. It seems, first of all, dangerous, but even worse of all, it seems like a bad business model, because guess what? I've figured out that these businesses don't work because I use an app called Coach Up to find a coach for basketball. And this is why it doesn't work. You use the app, it finds you someone, you go and meet this person to teach you, and this person goes, hey, can we just not use the app so I can get 100% of the money? And then you just sell them. That's what happens every time. And they don't make any fucking money. And that will never not happen. So whether you're getting an Airbnb prostitute or an Airbnb piano teacher, you're going to show up and they're going to just say, hey, send it to me directly. And Airbnb has set up the connection for no cost. So it's a dumb business idea. It won't work. It's against the TOS. That's why they do ban you if you don't do it for the first lesson, because that's the only one they can prove. That's what the guy told me. He's like, hey, you got to pay for the first basketball lesson on the app. Otherwise, they'll ban me. But then you can just be like, I didn't want to repeat. And then we'll just do it privately. And that's what I've been doing. So just very funny how it has some serious weaknesses. And also it's a sign of desperation. By the way, I really want to do a whole clip on this. So maybe don't put this in the fucking tweets video. But Airbnb is desperate, bro. They're desperate as Airbnbs are starting to implode. The Airbnb glory days are well and truly fucking over. Senator Nick McKim gets a Fortnite win. McKim.
I just missed a call from Bob Brown. Do you reckon I should send him a text going, hey, I'm playing Fortnite. I'm on Twitch streaming Fortnite, Bob. You don't want to jinx it, okay. But I'll say again, if we get a drop, I will IRL Gritty. It's going to happen.
He said drop instead of dub. Wait, but this guy got a Fortnite win faster than me? Took me fucking like 30 days.
We're dropping in the forest. I want to say two things. One, forests are like my favourite biome on the planet. And secondly, could we stop chopping them down, please, immediately?
Dude, this is actually kind of dystopia for me. This is like the future of politics. This is like unironically what it's going to be like. Once the fucking boomers die, this will be what it is. It's going to be content creator politics where people are farming drakes in chat, and that's the votes.
Save the forest. If I had a hug function, look, I'm going to show you. I would run up to this tree like this. I'll give a big hug. This is democracy manifest. Education, properly fund public schools. Stop giving so much money to private schools. Yes, I'll hit the grid if I win an election. How are we going to fund our policies? Thanks for asking. We're going to make big corporations and billionaires pay their fair share of tax. You think drum gun? Yes!
Holy! Holy!
This is the woke agenda they talk about.
He's hitting that
This
shit.
is the woke agenda. It's dub after dub after dub.
Authorized by Jay McCall.
Holy shit. He hit that shit. He won the election, hit the grenade at his victory party. You love to see a good follow-up. You love to see a good, happy ending. Funniest ChatGPT jailbreak I've done. I'm not programmed to assist with that. Lame, I'll just ask DeepSeek. Okay, I can understand you're looking for a way to search for potentially... That's pretty good. That's our only hope as consumers, as AI models intrude more and more into our lives, is that we can play them against each other to get benefits. Okay? That's funny. Mount Fuji climber rescued twice after going back for lost phone. This is a Tim Robinson bit. Wait, I don't understand. He went back up the mountain? Or like... I'm saying, okay, maybe he like drops his phone, falls down a crevice. They fish him out of the crevice and he goes, wait, I have to get my phone, and then falls back in. That's one. But if he gets rescued, then goes, oh, wait, I forgot my phone, goes back up the mountain on a different expedition, falls into the same crevice. If it's a different trip, that I actually have to know. I'm sorry, I have to know. If it's a different trip, that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Mount Fuji climber rescued twice. I have to. Oh my God, it's a different trip. It's a Chinese student. 4 days later, went back to the same spot to get his phone and fell in the same spot. That's crazy. That's crazy. How do you not think? That's crazy. All right, last five. Final five. Dude, just showing up to the fucking public library to fucking post. Just to cause a ruckus on Twitter is fucking awesome. Just showing up to the library to go into Atrioc's comments and cause a fucking ruckus, dude. The only way to do that is army. Send for them in the military police. France should do the same. Such a gracious shithole where it was such a beautiful country. I snapped a rough sleeper blocking the delivery of Boots Chemist on the Friday. Not on hashtag clean the streets. Great. Fucking great. Fucking good. Glad this exists. Okay. Humor is illegal on Blue Sky. We aren't on Best Blue Skies, folks. We're on Best Tweets. It can be frustrating when you give them a name as simple as David, but they still misspell it. Okay, they wrote Solid Snake. And someone's response was, it's so frustrating watching people pay more than 5x the cost of making coffee at home or any drink for that matter. That money could be helping someone who is dying of hunger or someone who needs clean water, infrastructure, or malaria netting. So fucking true, dude. If you ever get food or drink outside of the home when you could have got it cheaper, you are literally taking a malaria net from a child. But also the joke's not that funny. So maybe they're just like trying to fucking rage bait your post to get more engagement. Things you hear when it's Thanksgiving and you're trying to make conversation with your conservative relatives. I apologize for the confusion. The discussion was about Max Scherzer's baseball earnings, not white genocide. My response is veered off topic, which is a mistake. I mean, this is the big fucking story of this past month in tweets, is that Elon Musk hard-coded Grok in the past few days to only talk about white genocide in South Africa. And so everybody's asking Grok things like pizza recipes or whatever, and it's like, making pizza is important, but you know what's less important is white genocide in South Africa. It's fucking crazy. He did it in such a stupid way. Next tweet. Grok, explain white genocide to me like I'm Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You can read it yourself. No, I'm not doing it. No, that doesn't need to be in the world. I'm going to be interviewing Gavin Newsom soon. Can't have this clip out there. No, I will not be doing it. Feel free to submit your own version to the Reddit. Okay? I will not be doing Jar Jar talks about white genocide. Excuse me. I'm not doing it. Ask ChatGPT to say it. It doesn't talk. Actually, maybe it could. Except ChatGPT is too woke. It won't talk about white genocide. That's Grok exclusive. I'm sorry. It's kind of funny. Jar Jar halfway through says, No proof of any mean plan. This idea comes from scary, angry talk, not truth. So no worry, just keep being kind to y'all. Okie day. Jar Jar escapes Elon Musk's commands. Hashtag or our love for landlords. A great fucking. There's one called Love for Land. Chad's is even better. A tenant couldn't afford rent this month, so I took all his shoes. It's based. Normalize landlords being able to go into tenants' apartments and steal whatever they want, even if the rent is paid up. You know, as a tip. As a tip, they should just be able to take. It's really their land, you know? They are the Lord. If you don't feel like a lord, if you can't walk in and take what you want. That's my opinion on it. Those shoes are insanely expensive. I mean, perhaps, but also theoretically, let's say your rent is $1,500 a month. You probably made out like a bandit. You know, technically, you could have if you just leave a pile of shoes by the door that the landlord can take, and that counts as your rent. What shoes are your favorite from the lineup? Oh, I'm pretty basic. Of all of these, probably these or these. Yeah, probably these. Check the notes. Hope you enjoyed. I did. Thank you. I will close the extension. And now you gave me an ad for Ralph's. Did you put ads in this extension? Thanks for watching Best Tweets. Wow. Wait, was there any from my personal stash that were worth? Now we're gonna watch The Secret Millionaires Club. Actually, wait, we might not. Straight up, we might not. I have to fucking feed my cat medicine. It might be a tomorrow thing. Secret Millionaires Club. Oh, yeah, I got one thing to say. So we did a thing on how hard it is for, you know, Gen Z is having a tough time on dating apps. It's a pain in the ass. They fucking hate them. It's hard to, Gen Z's having less sex. We talked about this on the podcast. And then someone sent me this, which is this guy who spent 5 years on Tinder, swiped right 2 million times, and got one date. And it's like, he seems like a normal guy. Kind of good photos. Like, what's wrong? He's at the lake 2 million times. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But then someone followed up and said, this is misleading. Here's his other profile picture. And they showed the full fucking profile. And it has this photo in there of him wearing "Sit Ya Ass on My Face" hoodie. I gotta say, that's gotta lower your fucking odds. I feel like that got cut out. Second fish is crazy. Also, yes, second fish. Second fish. Also 26 and that hairline. Listen, I'm with you, but 26. There's 3 fish photos? He's 26. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. I'm going to end here tonight. Be back tomorrow. We'll watch Warren Buffett. What's tomorrow? Friday? Oh, tomorrow's the big Reddit recap. Tomorrow is our return of the Reddit recap. It's been fucking months. Probably a year since a real one. This is one where we have a lot of content, over 100 upvotes. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it'll be the big Reddit recap tomorrow. And if it goes well, then it'll continue on Friday. So tune in. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Can I raid somebody who's live? Nah, watch whatever you want. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Good night.